Do you have a juggler in your life? Is it nearly Christmas, or their birthday, or an anniversary, or do you just want to make them feel special? We're all special, if you know what I mean. Well, you've come to the right place, because today we're going to go through what to gift a juggler. Now, your juggler is a unique person who juggles. So, we gotta figure out what kind of juggler your juggler is so that we can get them a gift they'll truly love. But keep in mind, your juggler is a unique person and I do not know them personally. I think. So use this more as a guideline than like gospel, because I don't know, they might not like the gift. But if they do, or they don't, leave it in the comments, I want to hear about it. Does your juggler work in a tent? Or does your juggler's tent look like a boat? Because mine did, that was kind of weird. But let's make this easier. Does your juggler work in a circus? Well, then you have a circus juggler on your hand. Creative name, I know. But this juggler is professional. They have made it big. Or medium. Who am I to judge? But basically, because they're a professional, their employers pay for all the juggling stuff for them, so you don't have to get them juggling props. Get them a vacation. This doesn't really replace the cucumbers, but we'll go with it. Well, don't actually get your juggler a vacation, that's way too expensive. Unless you can afford it, of course. But you can get them something nice and relaxing, like a spa day, or a nice meal, or a day out in the town away from work, or gelato, I don't know. Well, unless, of course, they're a traveling juggler. Then it's a little bit harder to buy them something specific. So what you can do is you can get them something that reminds them of home. That's always helpful when you're away for a long time. And I can't really help you with this. You know more about your juggler's home life than I do. Again, I hope. But yeah, get them something nice and refreshing. Okay, maybe not a juice box. That's not quite thoughtful enough. Well, unless, of course, they really like juice, then it's good enough. Does your juggler own anything LED? Do they do more twirls than throws? Do they go to at least one music festival a year? Well, then you have a flow juggler on your hands. Now these guys are a little hard to buy for, but I would suggest glow sticks and weed. And they'll probably be happy. Does your juggler juggle mostly in the basement? Or is your juggler nerdier than a pack of nerds? Wait, this might be a minute. Are they content never doing a live performance ever? Well, this, my friends, is a hobby juggler. Some of the most technical and talented jugglers that I know. Hobby jugglers are some of the easiest jugglers to buy for because they generally don't shut up about the next prop that they want. So you just have to listen to them and they'll tell you what they want. Well, they'll also tell you how site swaps work for the next 45 minutes, so good luck. Does your juggler stray from the norm? That hurt to do. Do they tend to roll on the ground more than they actually throw? Are they dramatic? But in like an artsy way. Well, then that is what we call in the industry a contemporary juggler. And what they need are some new clothes. They always seem to be like too baggy or have holes in them. And the holes are probably from all that rolling around on the ground. Okay, we get it. Be the juggling ball. I should be a contemporary juggler. I'm doing great. To be fair, contemporary jugglers have made some of my favorite acts I've ever seen. Like, they're always so creative and cool, and they're great. I don't know how to describe it. Oh, there's actually probably some in my favorite juggling-ish videos playlist. So go check them out. You'll like them. I like them. They're my favorite, so I know I like them. Hopefully you do too. Is your juggler funny, but only when they're juggling? So it's safe to say that's the day his balls dropped. So it's safe to say that's the day his balls dropped. Well, then you have a comedy juggler on your hand. Literally. Get off! Oh, sorry, but you're in luck, because I, myself, am a comedy juggler. So I can tell you exactly what a comedy juggler wants as gifts. Okay, here it comes. Drum roll, please. I don't know. Comedy jugglers are some of the hardest jugglers to shop for because they have too many hobbies. Like, you never know which one they're gonna be into at a time, so you kinda have to guess, or you just gotta know who your juggler is as a person. But anything slightly joking but also thoughtful is the perfect way to go. A good example of this would be like if your juggler likes snacks, who doesn't, get them a big box of the favorite snacks and then include something funny, like some Tide Pods in there. What could be funnier than like a 4-year-old meme? Or if you bought a bunch of the same thing, you can individually wrap each of the same things. I hope it's socks. Nope, don't do it. Basically, get them something useful to them and something funny. They'll love it, I promise. Or if you're looking for a gift for everyone's favorite comedy juggler, me, you can subscribe to my Patreon page, which is more of a gift for you than for me because it's full of all sorts of exclusive Evan the Juggler content. Like early access to these videos right here. We even have exclusive showings of my live performances, and of course, exclusive updates to the current Patreon project, which at the moment is a rated R act, which will be coming soon, so keep your eye out for that, and on with the show. Does your juggler only wear baggy clothes? Have arms that are slightly too long? Wear a trench coat even if it's not hot out? Fingers that look more like a broom than fingers? That's not a juggler, that's 3 cats in a trench coat! Run while you still can! Does your juggler never seem to throw? And never let go of grudges and balls? Do they seem to exclusively wear beanies? Then your juggler's a time traveler from 2010 from a Fushigi commercial. Now, if you're a billionaire, you can help them out by lending them a few $1 million to help with their research on how to get back to their time. But if you're anybody else, I have a few more affordable options for you. Like a yo-yo. Imagine they're surprised when they drop their ball and it doesn't dent the floor, and instead comes right back to their hand. But if your juggler isn't allegedly from 2010, then what you can get them is a brand new, never scratched, freshly polished DVD on how to fushigi. Okay, maybe not that one, but instead a new contact juggling ball with the exact same specs. That'll probably do nicely. And there you have it, everybody, a shopping list for your assortment of juggling friends. Again, keep in mind this is a guideline. I am not a professional on what your friends will like. Instead, I'm a professional on how to make ball jokes, so take it with a grain of salt. But of course, I hope you enjoyed the show. If you enjoyed it a lot, be sure to go check out the Patreon page. We've got all sorts of exclusive content there. And if you enjoyed it a bunch, be sure to subscribe and like this video. That always helps me out a lot. And if you liked it a decent amount, go check out all my social medias. We've got TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Patreon again. If you want to check it out a third time, that'd be awesome. And of course, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Yeah, these things take a little while to disappear. I gotta wave a bit more.